Hey guys, it's Leslie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to do a book tag, and I've of course never been tagged, but I figured I would start out with one of my favorite things, which is coffee. And I will say that I really only drink decaf now. I know, it's like blasphemy, it's like what's the point, but I just love the taste of coffee. I love the smell of it. I love the ritual of drinking something warm in the morning. I just love everything about it. So for me, decaf just works better. So let's get into the tag. The first question is black. Name a series that's tough to get into but has some hardcore fans. And for this, I chose Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I actually have not read this. I have picked it up a couple of times and just could not get into the story. I think mainly it was because of the mood I was in when I wanted to read it. So I don't think it's the book, I think it's me. And somebody just described it as a cross between like Hunger Games and something else that I can't remember, but that sounded like such a good mashup. So maybe I just needed that connection to make me want to read it a little bit more. I do want to give it another try. I'm trying to read more fantasy, more sci-fi. Also, I do drink my coffee black. I don't do cream, I don't do sugar. Every so often I will get a iced caramel macchiato, but that's like in the summer and maybe once a year. Question 2. Peppermint Mocha. Name a book that gets more popular in the winter or at a festive time. And for this, I picked, of course, A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. I don't know anyone who reads this when it's not Christmas time. And again, it's a book I've never read, but definitely want to. I love the movie. Muppets Christmas Carol is literally my favorite Christmas movie. I love it. I sing the music. I put it on all the time during December and maybe even in November and maybe even in January. I do need to read the book. I need to read the source material for a film that I really, really enjoy. Question 3, hot chocolate. Name your favorite children's book. Now, this is the first book I actually have read, which is The Tub People by Pam Conrad. This is just a kid's book. It's a picture book. And I think I just checked it out from the library a lot when I was a little kid, and I just loved it. It's just a story of these little tub figurines, are like wooden, and them in the bathtub with, you know, the family they live with, and kind of their adventures in the tub. And then something dramatic sort of happens when the littlest one almost goes down the drain. It's just a really, really cute story, and if you have children, they will love it. Question 4, double shot of espresso. Name a book that kept you on the edge of your seat. This one is super easy, and that's Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. I mean, I don't know if I've read a better like thriller kind of book. Maybe because I hadn't read many, if any, before that. So maybe it's just because it was my first taste of the genre that I just was so taken in. But man, I did not guess the twist. I knew something obviously weird was going on, but I just found Amy Dunn to be such an interesting character, and I just think Gillian Flynn's writing is so good. I need to read her other books, and rumor is that she's not writing anything else, which is super sad because she's so talented. But if you've not read Gone Girl, get on it. Question 5, Starbucks. Name a book you've seen everywhere. And I couldn't think of anything specifically, but I'm just gonna say anything by John Grisham. You pretty much can find a John Grisham book anywhere you go. In an airport, probably in a gas station, at your grandma's house. My husband loves them, he collects them, so we have them, and I've only read, I think, one. And I liked it, I just have never really felt the need to pick them up. But definitely John Grisham is everywhere. Question 6. Oops, I accidentally got decaf. Name a book you were expecting more from. And this I picked After You by Jojo Moyes. And this is the sequel to Me Before You. and I loved Me Before You. I know it's controversial now, but I loved Louisa Clark. I think she's one of the funniest, sweetest characters that I've ever read. And just her thoughtfulness with her family and with the family she worked with. I just loved it. But that second book is such a disappointment. There are parts that are okay, but overall, it's just not good. It's not good. I am going to read the third book that comes out, I think in January. I think this month or maybe in February. Oh, that book is just sad. It's just not the Louisa Clark. Obviously, she's going through some issues in the second book. I feel like it could have been better. It could have been so much better. Oh well. Question 8, the perfect blend. Name a book that is both bitter and sweet, but ultimately satisfying. And this one, hands down, super easy, is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. This, I think, was the best book, or at least my top book I put for 2015, way before I had a booktube channel. But oh my word, I love this book. I definitely want to read it again. It's just gut-wrenching, and it's page turning. It's just so good. If you've not read it, it's about two sisters during World War II in occupied France, and they don't necessarily get along, but they're family. And the one of the sisters kind of gets involved with the resistance, and the other sister has a daughter and has to stay at home to take care of the daughter, and she has a German officer is like quartered with her, and just about that relationship and the relationship between the sisters, and then what's going on in France and the rest of the world during the war. It's just so good. I have not heard anyone who've said that it's not good, that they don't like it. It's just that good. That is the coffee book tag. I am not going to tag anybody, but if you want to do it, go for it. I think a ton of people have already done this, so I don't know. If you're interested, give it a try, and I will talk to you later. Bye.